Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
Wagwan people, Lumini here back again with the season finale of season 1 here in the Mainz save. Last episode, obviously, we got a huge win over both Darmstadt and Köln, and Freiburg to be fair, to secure our safety for next season. We are now 13 points ahead of Köln with only 9 points available from the last 3 games, and they're in the relegation playoff spot. So we are completely safe. There's no way now that we can fall down into the relegation playoff. So that's it. We've secured safety. Our one big thing that we need to make sure that we got done this season, we have done it. We have 3 games to finish off this season against Heidenheim, Borussia Dortmund and Wolfsburg. We might rotate the team a little bit. We've got a lot of unhappy players here at the moment. We've just had an email from Dominic Kor saying that he wants to move now. Kraus wanted to move. Yeah, there's not a lot of harmony going on in the squad, but hey, we got to change things up next season anyway. So with players wanting moves, it might even help us sell them on. We do have a scout report to look at, and Jonathan Smith as well will be going out on loan next season. He was our high potential fullback, so he will get out and get some play time. Jonas Bender's training is done. He was now a left mid. No hop up in overall rating, but we will give him some training. Lorenz Müller still can't be called up yet, but his potential has dropped a bit, but I think I probably will call him up when he is available, just because I think even if we don't use him, we could potentially sell him for a decent bit of money. So we'll keep an eye on him. Lorenz Schmidt, we're still waiting for his training to finish, which is 10 weeks. Florian Meyer is now 60, so he can come up and we'll try and get him a loan. He's looking decent at 6'5" as well. Everyone else will stay. Dominic Thomas and Ernst Gruber, like I said, are on the chopping block. Actually, Nico Fischer is on the chopping block because he's dropped below that 82 now, so he will go. A couple players that have dropped down a little bit, Biancone, but like I said, I've messed with Biancone so much that I'm kind of allowing him to have a potential drop off, because I think even if we don't, showing great potential tag just for Florian Meyer, even if we don't end up keeping Biancone, I think he deserves to at least get the call up and be moved out. Someone's met Risha's release clause, Aston Villa, for 9.8 million. Do you know what? I think we probably will just let him go, because he wanted to leave anyway. And he doesn't want to be here anymore, so that's fine. He can go. Since they've met the release clause, it's almost 10 million, so that'll be a decent chunk of money coming in for us. But yeah, let's get into the first game of the episode against Heidenheim. They're struggling to even get to that relegation playoff zone right now. Like I said, even though, well, I haven't said this yet, I'm about to say now. Even though we have secured safety, I don't want to sit back and rest. I am going to play different teams because I want different players to potentially get some play time. So I'm going to rotate things a little bit. This might stretch the play a little bit more, give us a better chance. As I say that, Heidenheim now with Sargent on the pitch and moving the ball forward.
Can he finish? Oh, and it goes at long
Of course, Josh Sargent comes off the bench and immediately scores. Maybe he should be starting more games for them, because he immediately scores when he comes off. It's a good one too. Sirota probably should be doing better there. Zentner should 100% be doing better there. That is actually arguably poor goalkeeping from Zentner. Josh Sargent actually has 10 goals in the Bundesliga now. Is that not a foul? Is that actually not a foul? Oh my god. Well, Heidenheim getting 3 points that they need. Gotta be honest, that was a terrible, terrible game. Quality wise, awful. I mean, we had 12 shots. We didn't score one. But quality wise, poor game. We've already secured safety like we planned to, so it kind of is what it is. They're upset about profits, etc. I don't care about that. David Matamovic will be leaving probably. Borussia Dortmund are coming in for Kraus as well now, meeting his release clause. I think because it's Dortmund, I kind of just have to let that one go again. I mean, it's money in the bank, so I'm not going to be upset about it because it gives us more money to put towards rebuilding next season. He's still here till the end of this season, so like I say, doesn't really matter. Heidenheim now close it in on that relegation playoff zone, so it's good for them. I actually don't know. No, actually, none of the teams in the bottom three can get out of the bottom three, so they're all definitely fighting for that relegation playoff zone. 2 points now. Bochum have got a game to play before them. I think we might actually just be keeping an eye on the relegation playoff because, like I said, we don't have much to play for. We're just playing through the rest of the season, see what points total we end on. But yeah, next up we have Borussia Dortmund in our penultimate game of the episode, so let's get to that. Leverkusen also meeting the release clause of Kraus now, so I think it's probably, since obviously he wants to leave, I think it's fair that we just let him go, to be honest, with these players. I'm not going to try and re-sign any of them. We've got a transfer offer coming in for Dominic Kor, another player that wants to leave. He is 30, so if we can negotiate a deal, then I wouldn't be wholly against letting Dominic go. I mean, I will keep him here if I can't get a decent price for him, even with him wanting to leave. Yeah, well, that's fine. He can stay here then. Marco Risha will be leaving us to join Aston Villa. I think he's only just recently joined, so it's a little bit annoying. But like I said, it's the release clause. It's a bigger deal. We can use the money. It kind of just, for us, I think it kind of just works better because then we have the money. Like, we can rebuild with that money, so it's all fine. Some of you guys might not be overly happy about letting those players go, but like I say, for me, with them wanting to leave, them being unhappy, blah, 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 I think it just makes sense just to let them go, considering they want to leave. I was probably going to sell some of them anyway. Maybe not Kraus. Kor I was planning on selling. Risha I might have let go because he had a bit of a valuation on him. But here's what it is. I'm not going to do the press conference on camera for this one because I don't think we really need a press conference now. If there's one for the last game, I might do that, but I will do it off camera, so I'll see you in the game. Gelson, why did you not pass that? I'm not worried about Haller's pace. I'm worried about, yeah, him doing that. Oh my god, I thought they were going to give a pen there. Good tackle from Hans Olsen then, because I thought a pen was coming, but it didn't. There's no way Sabitzer is winning that header. Who did Sabitzer just beat to the ball there? Ben Spaini finishes at the back post. Is that Kraus? What the fuck is Kraus doing? How are you getting outjumped by Marcel Sabitzer? Subs coming in for Dortmund. Aravena off of Wolf. Marlon now. Can't imagine it's going to be easy to defend though. Julian Brandt will just hit one from anywhere. That's poor goalkeeping again from Zentner there. That's poor goalkeeping again. I can tell by the way that he dived.
That's such a brilliant bit of skill to set up the chance. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with
That's poor goalkeeping again. Robin Zentner is a real bad goalkeeper. He pulls out some saves every now and then, but like, he actually is not a very good goalkeeper at all. The Pischer's got this in his locker. I do not understand how Ben Sabaini is getting back there. Gelson Martin's break through. Good finish by Gelson Martin. Gets another goal against a big side. Scored against Bayern and now scored against Dortmund as well. Gelson Martins, I'm looking forward to having for a full season next season, see what he can do for us. Good steal off of Ben Sabaini. Sprints through and then it's a very good finish as well.
That's an excellent goal.
Can the Jork knock this down to Hoffman? He can. No, Hoffman!
Well, they
I
could
mean,
still be
2-1 isn't
relegated,
bad. It's an
but
improvement
what
on
we
what
can
we've
say
done
without any
past.
fear of contradiction is they
But
won't be going down.
unfortunately, it's another loss. We already know we're not going down, Derek Ray. Why are you talking about it like that's new information? Teams around us aren't gaining points right now. Werder Bremen can potentially overtake us to knock us down a bit, but at the moment it's fine. And as you can see in the bottom, Heidenheim have overtaken Köln to take that relegation playoff zone. It is only 3 points between them, which means it's all to play on the final day in the relegation playoff zone. Who does each team have on the last day? So Bochum will be playing Werder, who sit just outside the relegation zone. Heidenheim. Oh my god, Heidenheim and Köln play each other on the last day. That is a full relegation game. That is huge. I wish we could watch that game. Kraus has been told he will be joining Leverkusen, actually, not going to Dortmund. Wow. So yeah, Kraus, we will get 10 million from his deal. But yeah, only one game left for us in the season against Wolfsburg. But like I said, I'm more excited now to see who wins on the final day. Right, last game of the season, last game of the episode before we wrap up season 1. We are in 12th at the moment. A lot could shift around. We could probably end up in 15th, realistically, if we don't get something from this game, which is unlikely because Wolfsburg currently sit in 4th, but we will hope that we can get something from this game. We've had decent enough performances. Like, our performances, they've not been anything to write home about, but they've been okay performances. So, guaranteed official lineup: Kaminsky, Thiago Thomas, Wimmer, Meyer, Svenberg, Arnold, Koza, Jens, Bornau, Fischer, Castile, George Hall on the bench, Joachim Anderson on the bench, Alejandro Garnacho is at Wolfsburg. I literally didn't even know that happened. Brian's going to have to take this forward as well because he doesn't have any help. Gelson Martins, that's a terrible challenge from Arnold there. I think that's going to be a red card. And it is. The captain for Wolfsburg is gone. It was a stupid tackle. I don't know why he did that. Gelson's got acres of space to work into here. Where is anyone in the box? Daka's at the back post. Good volley, to be fair, from Patson Daka, but Cohen Castiles with a very good save. Oh, it's the back post cross again to Tariq Lamptey, and Tariq Lamptey can't do anything. I don't know about Tariq Lamptey, man. He just gets isolated at the back so much. That shouldn't be a goal that we're conceding. That should not be a goal that we're conceding, but Tariq Lamptey gets caught out so many times at that back post with crosses.
He's driven in the corner.
A Jork, finally. Finally, we've gotten a goal after what feels like years. We finally won a header. My God. We've had so many shots in this game, man. Literally so many shots. Cohen Castiles either saved them or they've been blocked or something. But finally we score. Wait, did she say they're behind by 1? Wasn't that score literally 4-1? How is Castiles making all of these saves? That is the end of our season. A 1-1 draw to 10 men Wolfsburg away from home. Like I said, it's a point for us, so we'll take it. But man, I do not understand how that is a goal kick. Like, I do not get it at all. That was just not a goal kick, even remotely. But sure. 1-1. We ended the season with a draw, picking up a point at least. It's something, like I say. We take those. I mean, yeah, it's another game. Pretty much every game in this episode we should have won. Where's the result? Fuck, I didn't get to see it. Let's take a look at the standings. So we do finish things off in 12th. Level on points with Werder Bremen. So it's not a terrible finish for us at the end of the season, to be fair. 12th place, we probably would have taken that. It is Köln that go down at the end of the season. Bochum don't shoot up either. They lost 2-1 to Werder, and Heidenheim beat Köln 1-0. Heidenheim finished the season on 26 points and go into the relegation playoff against whoever. Has it been drawn yet? Hasn't been drawn yet. But they will play whoever is coming up. Florian Meyer will be getting a loan out to Ascoli next season, so he'll have a bit of playtime for himself. And we've got a bunch of unsettled youth players, so let's go take a look. Mohamed Simon is the first one. 60 rated fullback. He can actually come up and get some playtime on loan, hopefully. Jonathan Schmidt. Is that No, that's the Lorenz Schmidt. Who's Jonathan Schmidt? 58 rated, right mid / left mid. Decent potential. You know what? I'll call him up. If he was below 58, I wouldn't have called him up. Jan Kaiser is going to be the last one. He's 58 rated as well. 86 to 92 potential. Again, he can get called up until we get to a Dominic Core transfer offer. They want to give us Ander Herrera? I mean, no. Because Ander Herrera is literally like 50 years old. No disrespect to Ander, he's a great player, but he's way too old to be bringing in at the moment. Bayern Munich have won the DFB Pokal, just to make everybody aware. Relegation playoff. It's going to be Hertha Berlin against Heidenheim, sorry. Actually didn't even check to see who won the Bundesliga. It is Leipzig who win. Bayern Munich comes second, Dortmund third. So Leipzig getting themselves, I think, what will be their first Bundesliga title. We have got an agreement to sell Dominic Core to Athletic Club. I will accept that 14.7 million. Dominic Core looks like he will also be leaving us at the beginning of next season. So I've accidentally called up Lorenz Schmidt while I was trying to go to look at how long he had left in the development plan. I accidentally pressed to call him up instead. So now he will be going out on loan. Dominic Core is leaving for 14.7 million to join the Athletic Club. What I'll do now quickly while I'm trying to remember what it was that I was trying to do is I'll run through my objectives and see how many we completed, how many we got close to, and then we'll kind of see from there how good of a season that we had objective wise. Alright, so transfer target wise, I think most of our transfer target objectives this season that I set were actually fairly easy to accomplish. I would say all three we definitely did accomplish. Obviously we added bodies, we managed to sell players that we weren't going to use and loan out other players, and we definitely have added to our budget. Maybe not as much as we could have for January, but we did somewhat. For our financial objectives, we managed to keep the squad wages down, so that was definitely completed. We also had to add to the budget for January, which we said in the last section that we completed. So I would say both of those definitely are done for this season. Next we have our on-field, which is we kind of didn't succeed on many of these. The press, I would say we didn't really manage to get down the way that I envisioned in my head. We kind of towards the end of the season did have a slightly more consistent formation and tactic, but it definitely wasn't a decent attacking tactic. I wouldn't say. I would say that these objectives will probably be carried forward again to next season, and we'll hope to find a tactic that we can really have as our own, and hopefully will be a very good one. But maybe it was down to some of the personnel. But yeah, I would say out of these three, maybe we could say we found a consistent formation and tactic. Youth objective wise, I would say that we had a pretty successful time in terms of our youth objectives. We obviously have Pischler, who featured a couple of times during the season, actually scored some important goals in the cup for us, and in a couple of games. Got Hoffman, who could be a decent prospect. Got a lot of prospects coming through the youth academy as well. I wouldn't necessarily say that we've grown at least two prospects to feature. Pischler, like I said, will feature more next season. Hoffman could potentially feature. We've got a couple good potential guys, but maybe maybe we just missed a trick on growing 2 prospects to feature later in the same season. But that is going to be it for our roundup of our objectives. Enjoy the rest of the video. So this is what I was looking for. Haller finishes as the Golden Boot winner. A Jork actually beats out a Pender and Harry Kane to come second in the goal scoring charts, which isn't bad for a team that's fighting near the bottom of the table, to be fair. Assist charts, Barrero Martins is second in there too, Danny Olmo. So again, not bad for us. Clean sheets, I don't think we had a lot. We only had 4 all season in 34 games, which isn't great, but it is what it is. A couple red cards this season as well. Are the other leagues finished yet? If we take a little scroll around them. Yeah, Premier League is finished. Chelsea win the Premier League with City in second, Liverpool third, Arsenal fourth. Who wins La Liga? Not La Liga, Liga. It is Paris Saint-Germain, which you would expect it to be. Not by a massive margin though, as I thought they probably would. Hanover and Hamburg are the teams that automatically come up. Hertha, like we know, have that relegation playoff to contend with. Schalke surprisingly only finish in 6th place. Serie A is won by Inter. They get back-to-back titles for... No, not back-to-back, because Napoli won the last one. They won the one before that, I'm pretty sure. But Barcelona get a 100-point tally to win La Liga. Massive win for them. Absolutely blowing everyone out of the water. Real Madrid underperforming, only finding themselves into Europa League. Bit crazy there in La Liga. I'm waiting to see the results of the relegation playoff. I think it said it was like the 28th that it's getting played, or something like that. Oh no, Hertha Berlin do win 3-2 on aggregate. So Hertha Berlin will be replacing Heidenheim in the Bundesliga. So even after all that hard work on the final couple of days, the Bundesliga side Heidenheim still end up finding themselves dropping down to relegation. Barca win the Champions League, which isn't really a surprise with how well they were performing in the league. Europa League goes to Villarreal, beating Marseille. PSG were actually in there. It was an all-French semi-final. Rangers found themselves in the semi-final as well. The Conference League goes to Fenerbahce. So, yeah, that's basically everything. We do have a European Championships coming up, so we'll see if anyone gets called up from our team for that. I wouldn't imagine a lot of players will. Who is this? Jan Kaiser going out on loan. So another young player getting some loan time next season, which will be big for him. Simon going out on loan now to Allianspor. It will only be Hunter Olsen of Norway going to the European Championships from the looks of things. So we'll keep an eye on that and see how Norway do. Another loan here, Jonathan Schmidt going out on loan. I'm not sure where the team are based, but yeah, he will be going out on loan. Lorenz Schmidt, who he accidentally called up, will be joining Saint Etienne in France on loan next season, so that should be good for him to get a little bit of quality time out there. And there you go, quarterfinals of DFB Pokal for us. That was basically all we were in. We got loads of players returning from loan. I always forget to do the last roundup of the goddamn stats for the team. So Board are happy with us, but yeah, that's going to be where we leave things. We will get into season 2 and the rebuild next season, for next season. So put your suggestions in the comment section now. I will be doing this episode as quick as I can because I'm super gassed to get on to next season. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to get notified when the next episode is available to you. And I hope to see you in it. Peace.